What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlayBookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we had a big top 25 matchup against Florida, and we got the crazy close win, 17-6. It was a defensive battle, as you could tell by the score and definitely the box score. The first half was as bad as we could all possibly play. Had turnovers, had penalties throughout. We had a really good third quarter and just enough of a fourth quarter to beat them by a point. Just a wild and crazy game. Frustrating, but it was a huge win for us. And we're 8th in the country, 3-0. And today we're going to play our first conference game of the season against 0-3 West Virginia. We've had no problems with this team in this dynasty, except for that first season where they beat us. But they've really went downhill just in terms of talent and whatnot. Now you look at their stats, they're not really good at anything except pass defense, and their turnover differentials, I guess that's average. They're just having a really rough start, and hopefully we can add to that damage with the win today. Now, before we take on the Mountaineers, let's go to recruiting. We're going after 4 guys, 2 5-star in-state kids, guard Derrick Henley. We're still trying to figure out what he is into, but we're number 2 on his list. We're slowly trying to get up there where NC State is at. Then you got halfback Corey Gilmore. We're right there at the number 2 spot again, but we can't get any information out of that kid. Then you got tight end Sean Ward. We're number 1 on his list. He's narrowed it down to his top 5, and we're starting to figure out at least what he's not into. And last but not least, Tremaine Kilpatrick, 4-star outside linebacker who's an absolute beast. He just fits perfectly what I like out of a linebacker, especially for the outside. But number 1 on his list, positive pitch. We all know the story there. I think we have a good chance of getting him to commit. But we need to get some of these other guys to give us some kind of information, anything. And we also just need to move up the list because right now we're really struggling to get up the list for this guard. But I think if we just keep hanging in there, we'll be fine. All right, let's take on the Mountaineers. Looks like we got a day game. Let's go check out their uniform. They got the all blue. I think they got an alternate. That's their alternate 1. Okay, never mind. Maybe they don't have an alternate home. I guess that's what it is. All right. They run a 3-3-5 defense, spread offense. A lot of times they have a quarterback that can run around a little bit. Looks like they got 2 wide receivers out due to suspension, and they got a defensive end out. They're 114th in the country. We'll just see where their impact players are at and such. We have a night game in Morgantown. Is that right? I think that's correct. Fun little stadium to play in. Not a packed house. Yes, Morgantown, West Virginia. Perfect weather. No harsh wind, no rain. Will be a whole lot of fun. Hopefully we can have a much cleaner game than we did against Florida. Oh yeah, this is one of our rivals, and we got a certain trophy that's up for grabs. I forgot what it's called. He just mentioned it. They're going to highlight J.D. Hill. Done okay. He's doing fine. We've had a couple bad interceptions and whatnot, but his run game is helping us out to make up for any of those little shortcomings in the accuracy. But they're going to pick us to win. Let's go to the coin toss. I want the ball to start a second half. Love their uniforms. Let's go check out their roster, see what we're dealing with. Starting off, looks like they got none but pocket passers now, so I'm not too worried about them running around. So we can blitz them as much as we can if possible. And they don't have an impact halfback, so that's an ideal scenario. But 80 and 72 and 70, just not a whole lot to get excited about. They got a fullback that looks decent. He's just a blocker. So their impact receiver, he's playing today. That's a good thing for them. But they got this guy out, and they got this guy. Their number 2 and 3 guys are out today. Suspended 3 games each. It could have been more. They could have just been suspended beyond these 3 games. They could have been suspended all season for all I know. Either way, just whatever they done, it was pretty heinous, I guess. They got 74 and 72. It's just a real drop-off after that impact player. So that tells me they're probably going to pass quite a bit today. You look at tight end, 82 overall, just 70 speed, but he can catch a little bit. You look at their offensive line, 74, 62, 62, 74, and 65. Wow, that's terrible offensive line. And that's about as bad as an offensive line as I've seen, especially in this conference. I mean, I know there were several freshmen. I saw 3. Yeah, and a true sophomore. Super young up front. Surely our front 4 can go after them hard today and make some plays in the backfield. You look at their defense, they run a 3-3-5. It looks like their left end is out. Looks like that is an upgrade with him being hurt. Right in at 80 overall, not too bad. You look at defensive tackle, 70. So these two guys will just kind of go back and forth, but they're true freshmen. Defensive tackle is going to start for them. 62, 74, and 74 at linebacker, just bad. I don't know what else to say. It's just not very good. Corners, 78 and 76. This guy won't play a whole lot unless they go to nickel and dime, which they definitely can. Free safety, impact guy, we'll try to stay away from him today at 82 overall, just 78 speed. And these two guys are going to play quite a bit since they run the 3-3-5. 76 and a 70 overall. So they got weaknesses everywhere. I think we could just kind of run our offense, do whatever we want. Maybe just stay away from this guy, and I think we'll be okay offensively. So look at their kicker, awful senior, and they got a really bad freshman punter. They have a ton of freshmen playing today, and I didn't see any that were, like, incredible. They got that impact receiver on the right side. I'm going to try to kick it away from him, and we're off and running. Would love to dog stomp this team. I think we can do it. Just need a clean game. That was a good hit by 37, and Mike Bennett is out with an elbow injury. Hopefully it's not too serious. He's our number 4 receiver. Don't say season ending, Kirk. Let's go with a zone blitz. I'm going to try to mix in some more man, but otherwise we're going to try to zone this team to death and just see if this quarterback can handle it. Just like that, he can't. Just a bad throw out of the gate. Ooh, he fumbled it. Ooh, we got the ball back, thankfully. Great play, John Lawrence. You go back and look at this. There was somebody open. I couldn't really tell. He was trying to go to the impact guy. And just a great phantom catch by Lawrence. He just kind of got right in front of it. And I got that setting set like a 50 on my sliders in terms of like defensive awareness, I'm pretty sure. Either way, great play by Lawrence. He's an impact guy, so those guys can make the plays like that. So what can we do? We can do lots of things. I'm going to go ace. Let's try. I'm going to go safety occupy. We're on the 27. We're a little far off from those corners getting touchdowns for us. He's not open. We'll have to come over here. Get a few yards with Heath. I may try. Let's do a screen. So Bennett's out for 2 quarters, so I may back off the 4 and 5 wide stuff until he gets back. Cover 0. My tight end, Sanders, get a 14. 6 points. There you go. Just like that, we're up a touchdown. A great throw right in the back of the end zone. So they went cover 0, just easy kind of go over the top and whatnot, but just right in the back of the timing was perfect on it. Great play right here. I think he already has a thumbnail this season. I'm going to go ahead and get him one anyways. We can get something like that while I'm here. We'll give it to somebody this week. So let's kick an extra point. I got to remind myself this team is really bad. I think as long as I don't make bad decisions, we're going to beat them pretty easily. We're due for a game like this, though. We went up a pretty hefty non-conference schedule. Got through it unscathed, but it wasn't easy. Especially those last 2 games. Michigan State gave us all we could handle. Of course, Florida did. At least it's not going out of bounds. Force him inside, possibly tackle him. There you go. So one thing we can try is they're going 4 wide. I'm going to do a 1 high out of nickel. Let's send 5 and see how he reacts to it. I'm going to, let's pinch in. Just don't go direct or dive. Or direct. There we go. I'm going to get almost a first down. I'm going to get 9 yards out of it. Almost got a first down. We could try another zone blitz. Got that hanging tight end. We'll do something like this. Good throw. Going to get a first down to the tight end. One of their few playmakers on the team. I'm going to try another zone blitz. I'm going to blitz my nickel. We'll leave it as is. Yes, I'm okay with that. Halfback dive. Make a tackle somebody. He fell on someone. Let's go cover 2 man. They're moving down the field. I'm going to do this. Let's not go in I normal. Take the halfback out of it at least, but they're going to get a first down to their tight end again. Let's try some Tampa too. Then I may sneak in some quarters later. We'll just show them a little bit of everything. Play action. Ooh, almost picked off again by number 4. That kid's a stud for us. Carlson must have really got a good hit on the quarterback, and he did. That makes it 2nd and 10, so like from here I can try quarters. I'm gonna shift him over. Get me a little closer to where I need to be. There we go. Just get a basic tackle. I probably could have planned that one a little bit better and could have got a pick, but that's all right. So let's try Cloud. Get a stop. Maybe force a 4th down play where they may actually go for it. They're kind of in no man's land at this point. Unless they're going to try to attempt a field goal. We got to stop them first. That's a catch. Yeah. I kind of knew that was coming. All right, so they've tied it up. He had time to throw. So even against a zone play, I mean, they still made a play on it. But again, that's anytime they got a deep route, that's usually the last read for them. That's why it took a little long for him to throw it. And it was just up to Sanchez to make a play, and he couldn't. So we're tied, or going to be. So we'll get on offense and see if we can get the touchdown back. Maybe Harley can get something going in the return game. Or Ford, apparently. Looks like Ford's going to get a touch on this one. If we can get a block or two, that'd be great. Nope, nobody picked up on 19. We're on the right hash. Let's do some simple stuff here. Let's go stick. Oh, yeah, we're going 4 wide-eyed. That's all right. We got Gates there. He's done okay. He actually may get the catch here. Yep, he's wide open. Just a bad throw. Bad throw by JD. 2nd and 10. Let's try speed option while it's on my mind. This may be kind of iffy on this particular formation. We'll just stay here. Let's just go. I almost got the first down with Heath. We didn't quite get it. 3rd and inches. Let's go Sting. We'll go to somebody on the left, apparently. Just get a basic catch. Cover 1. Oh, he dropped it. I swear. Should I go for it? I think I may go for it. Let's just look and see what happens here. Watch them come down. They'll probably do. Ooh, yeah, leave. Just snap it. Yeah, let's just get a first down with direct. Kind of a risky move to go for a 4th down conversion on that particular situation, but that's all right. We converted. That's what matters. What's a good idea from here? Let's go back here. Let's try tight end flats. This will go to Sanders or Heath. He's wide open. Had to cut up, break a tackle. Sanders. Wasn't the best throw. He had to come back for it. I want to try another. Let's do another screen. I want to go with this screen. We're going to flip it. And they're going man, which is great because I like going to that man beater. But they're going man. They're going nickel, actually. Just get open. At least he caught it. Just try to get out of bounds. Don't want that guy to force a fumble. So good play. Get that one going. What's another good idea? Let's do P. Reed from trips. So they're going to stick to that 3-3-5 quite a bit today, aren't they? I better keep this one simple. I may just dump this to Heath. Or Massey. Didn't get anything out of that one. That makes it what? 2nd and 9? Let's try another screen. I'm going to go tunnel screen. 5-2. I'm okay with that. We'll go to somebody on the right. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just go to Massey on this one. Get a first down. Now from here, I'd like to try to get a passing touchdown. I'm going to go to one of my favorite red zone plays, linebacker attack. So we have a chance here. It depends on what that safety does. If he hangs over there with that corner route, no, they're actually double teaming him. Nobody's really open. I'm just going to get out of bounds. Good defense. So what they've done here, they double teamed Spencer, so I can't really go to him. So now I'm just thinking, well, let me just run out a little bit. And I was like, well, let me try to go to my tight end maybe. But this guy, I just don't trust him. So I just kind of ran with it and picked up whatever yards I could. Ended up being a decent decision. 2nd and 8. I'm going to try a motion wide receiver option. And they're sticking with that 3-3-5. Like that shift. I actually think I may keep this. We're going to bring Holloway over. We'll have to go this way on a fumble out of the gate. I swear. Just got his belt rung. That's just a good play on that defender. I thought I didn't have much of a chance on the right side. They had like 4 bodies over here to R2. That just didn't make sense to run to the right. And I saw a hole to the left. The problem is, the guy just destroyed my quarterback. Just what do you do? All right. Let's just get on defense. We'll have to get past that. Halfback dive. Going to get a few yards there. So they've kind of won the quarter. It's tied. I feel like they've played a little bit better than we have so far. Going gun spread. I think they got their impact receiver in the slot on my side. They're doing a lot of diving today. Just get a tap. Well, that makes it what, 3rd and 1? And they're going goal line. Let's go man lock just to be safe. I'm going to flip it. Watch for that end around. Oh, we don't have to worry about that. Let's see what they do here. I'm taking a chance that they're going to the left, and I was correct on it, and we got to stop. Awesome play. Big V, the true freshman, got around to make the tackle. Talk a little smack. That could be a really good thumbnail. I may actually get that later. All right, so we're tied at 7 at the end of the first. But at least we got the stops. We can try to go back down the field, maybe get a score. Try not to turn the ball over. Hopefully my quarterback doesn't get his bell rung again. Shank it to the left. Get a block on the left. Get up the field. Get a block right there. Go, Harley. 6 points. No flags. Please, no flag. Can you get this? Oh, no. It was too easy, I guess, wasn't it? So I wonder where that's at. It's probably around where I caught it. So, yeah. Got to go all the way back to the 38. Well, that stinks. I'm in the middle of the field, apparently. Let's go swing. 1st and 10. Ball on the 38. We'll go to somebody on the left. Syracuse. Cover 0. Great catch, Spencer, and we're going to get 6 points out of it. All it took was 1 broken tackle, and it was all she wrote. That's how you answer right there. Huge play by big number 1. That could be a good thumbnail, too, him running over that dude. Or breaking that tackle. So that was basic cover 0 beater. They just kind of went all out on that one again. But I'm going to see if I can get a good thumbnail here. That could be decent, maybe. That looks kind of weird, trying to do that. Let's see. What would be a good idea? Oh, that could be a decent one. Let me go ahead and get that one while I'm here. Again, I have no idea who's going to get this one. So their defense has been ultra aggressive, but we've been able to take advantage of it. So now we're back with the lead. And he hits the PAT. Now our defense needs to figure out how to stop them again. Kick it away from that impact guy who's already made a really good play today. This may be going really close to out of bounds. Nope. Ended up being a really good kick. Oh, knocked him over. A lot of big hits. Now he got hurt. Injured his chest. I'm going to try another zone blitz. Maybe that quarterback will do something really dumb. We'll stick with our basic Tampa 2 stuff here, though. Otherwise, get a tackle. That tight end's made some plays today. Going to get 5 yards on that. I'm going to try another. We're going to do crash 2 again, but this time from nickel. I'm going to take a chance and have all my heat coming to the right side. Don't go to the left. Almost got the interception. I was just kind of sitting right there in the middle of it. That makes it what? 3rd and 4? I think I may do basic Tampa 2 here. I'm going to do an... no, we're going to shade out. We're going to do an under front. Anybody open? Nobody was open. That was a coverage sack, in my personal opinion. I felt like he had plenty of time to throw. He had good protection right there. Just nobody was open. A little too congested right there for them. Maybe that's who was trying to wait for his impact guy to get open. Too little, too late, my friends. That's going to be a punt. Would love to go up 2 scores on him. We got a chance right here. You see our Syracuse section in the left corner. Middle of the field. I'm going to fair catch that. Yeah, we got nowhere to go on that. I'm going to stay here, and we're going to go. Let's go out in the middle of the field. I like to just do swing just to open it up. For some reason, I thought I had it in this formation, but I guess I don't. Am I missing it? Yeah, we got it. I'm going to flip it this time. So their number 2 receiver is out. So they're down like a bunch of receivers. All right, we're going to go to the right. Good throw to Holloway. Get about 5 yards. A little worried with JD being able to throw it to his right side on those out routes, but that one looked pretty clean. We can stay here. Well, let's do P. Reed from here. They're going dime. Interesting. I may actually run the ball. I like the numbers. I don't know what my tight end... I guess my tight end had nobody to block, so he just kind of went backwards. I may need to change that to like a go route or something. First down. I actually may run the ball again. Crazy for me to think to do that. I'm going to go QB choice. Well, at least they pinched in. That's going to help. Oops, I didn't mean to keep it with the quarterback, but that's all right. My bad. Forgot to hold down the button. 2nd and 8. I'm going to go back to this screen. I think we're due for another screen. This time we get to throw to the screen. I'm going to go back to Spencer. Get up the field. Dang it, got stuck on the route. Wasn't good enough throw for him to roll around and get up the field. So it's 3rd and 8. I guess I'll go scissors in. And they're going zone. And maybe I'll have to roll out. Unless my tight end is like wide open and he's not. But they're going cover 2. First down and then some. Great play to Harley. That's a good backup option against zone. But they went very soft cover 2. I think they even had a spy or something as well. I didn't feel any pressure. So we're back where we were. Now we're on the 4. What's a good idea? I'm going to do a screen. A wide receiver screen. We're going to go to Holloway. See if he can get a touchdown. Get up the field, 6 points. Good deal. Now we're up 2 touchdowns. That was just a good, clean drive. A positive play pretty much on every down. But good blocking by everybody there. Gets 6 points. That could be a decent thumbnail too. I didn't think about that. Something like, would be a good idea. Maybe, I don't know. I was trying to think of something where you can kind of see the guys blocking for him, but okay, I wasn't too impressed with any of what I saw there. So let's go with an extra point, go up 14. Then we'll get back on defense and keep doing what we're doing there.
So with just over 2 minutes left in the second quarter, our score, Syracuse 21, West Virginia 7.
I'm going to mix in some more man. Just give him a little bit of everything. See how that quarterback reacts to it. Now, this is a bad kick. Ooh, no, actually may sneak back in. Oh, dang it, he's going to catch it. Make a play, somebody. Good tackle. Nice. I think that was Gates. Let's go nickel cover 2. I'm going to pinch in. Please don't go dive. Oh, I went the wrong way. First down. That was another big, good, positive change I made to the playbooks and plays. Just switching out all of the shotgun draws, halfback draws with halfback dives. They just much easier now. Plus, it gave you an actual run concept to run between the tackles with. Oh, man, I thought I was going to have on a face mask. Ooh, they didn't call it. Good. I thought I had a sack with Vincent, or Big V. 2nd and 10. Let's just go Tampa 2 from here. Doing the calling a timeout. Minute 59 to go. Would love to get the ball back one more time before the half. We're going at ace normal. Play action. First down. Good play. Sanchez didn't do a good job on that one either. So at 1st and 10. I'm going to do basic man cover 2 on this one. We're going to shade over like this. Good throw. 6 points, maybe, possibly. Just a great play by that impact receiver. Man beater, but he broke a tackle, just like Spencer did right there. And he blasted through a linebacker, and then at that point, Newton was in a bad angle. Well, maybe we can hold him to a field goal. I'm going to do an all-out blitz on this. We're definitely going to cover 0 on this one. Sack. Somebody came through real quick. I was bringing the heat, though. 2nd and 10. Or 2nd and goal, I should say. I'm going to do a zone blitz. I'll control the middle linebacker. We'll do something like this. Oh, good play call. Just a basic run. He's going to get a touchdown. Just like nobody was able to get through there. And I'm just kind of sitting there. I didn't help us out whatsoever on that play. Well, they got a touchdown back. Minute 17. We got 3 timeouts to go. Let's see if we can go down the field and score before we head to the locker room. They're running the ball really well. We can't seem to stop it. Thankfully, they don't have an impact halfback. It would be really bad right now. Let's see if somebody can block for Ford. I just had nowhere to go on that one. 1st and 10. Let's go swing. It's after going 3-3-5. He's not open. Get up the field, Massey. Get out of bounds. That worked out really well. 1st and 10. I'm gonna go speed option on him. I figure this may wouldn't know how to handle it, but let's just go with it. Get a block on that dude. Get a block on that dude. Just get out of bounds. I'm in no hurry. Let's go swing. Go cover 0 again. I'd love to hit that big crosser to Spencer. That worked out really well the last time. No, let's start going cover 1 though. Great throw. Golly, what a throw by, JD. That was a perfect throw. That was a dart. Ooh, just enough. Get out of bounds. Then you have to waste a timeout again. So we're on the 20. I'd like to go after that strong safety. He's not very good. We can try our safety rollout play. And they're going dime. So if they go cover 2 zone here, I think we can get a touchdown. Yep, I think we got a chance. Gates. Sick. Oh, he dropped it. Okay, here's what we can do. I'm going to go with the trips over version. We're going to call the exact same play. This time, Holloway may get the touchdown if they go back to cover 2 zone. And I think they're going to. 6 points. A much more reliable receiver. 18. Great play. They went right back to that same play, cover 2 zone. I didn't feel much heat. So we scored pretty quickly there. What we need to do is figure out a way to stop them and go to the locker room up 2 scores. Let's see if we can do that. Our defense has been suspect a couple of drives, led to touchdowns for them. We need a good stop here, and this is going right back to that impact guy. Dang it. I think he's going to get it. Yeah. Hit the button too early. Somebody tackle him. Oh, there you go. That was a hit and a half. Thank you. We'll take it. That's a tit for tat to their fumble to our fumble. Killer hit on the receiver. Absolutely destroyed him. His mama felt that one. Boom. Oh, who was that? That was Keys. Our backup strong safety. Boom. So we're in the middle of the field. I'm going to try. It's on my mind. I'm going to go back to this motion wide receiver option play. Ooh. I think I'm going to... Let's just hand the ball off. Get up the field. Just don't fumble it. Not a bad play. 2nd and 3. Let's go. Let's go back to swing. And they're going man. The only option we really have here is Holloway, honestly. But I like the shift. I think I may go to Heath. Get a first down. There we go. That's normally not my man beater. That's usually my zone beater. But I like that they shifted. Like, I didn't know who was going to defend him. Even if it was just an impact for safety, it was going to take him a little bit to get to Heath. It ended up being somebody else. No, it was that safety. Thankful that wasn't picked. That could have been. That was close. So we're on the 5. I'm going to do direct from trips over. This is usually our goal line play. Let's see if we can get Heath in there. I had somebody mention that Heath needs to get more carries around the goal line. Of course, you get plays like that, or it doesn't help. Let's call a timeout. 15 seconds, 2nd and goal. What's a good idea? Let's try speed from Ace. And I figured they would go goal line. Let's see if we can get something going here. Get a block right there. And get 6 points with our quarterback. Might as well. JD. That's what? Touchdown number 3 for him if you want to include the passing touchdowns. So 3 total. I could be off 1. That's a great way to end the half. There's still 12 seconds. But they gave us a gift. They had that bad fumble. And now I think we can really put it to them in the 3rd quarter. Put them out of their misery. Don't turn the ball over on me. It's just not a good idea. All right, let's escape here with a 21-point lead. I've done it again. Dang it, Al. I hit the button early again. It's going to go right to that guy. Please don't make an incredible play. There you go. Good tackle, 42. 8 seconds. I don't think they're going to try to do anything here crazy. They're just too far off, so I think they're going to do like a basic run. They'll probably do dive again, if I had to guess. Yep, dive. I expected that. And he broke that tackle, and he broke that tackle, and now it's a timeout. One timeout to go. So they'll probably do, I think they're going to do Hail Mary.
It's 1st and 10.
There's a Hail Mary from this formation. I'm going to back up.
Duncan.
Yep, they're going with a Hail Mary play. Get him, get him. Uh-oh, somebody make a play back there. Thank the Lord he overshot it. That was a good effort. 35-14, a really good half for us. We ended up having just a couple less mistakes than they did, but 300 yards of offense to their 179. We're actually running the ball better than they are, but it's our passing attack. 240 yards passing. We got a couple sacks on them. Both teams are doing fine on third down. We're doing a little bit better than they are. They had the one extra turnover. Otherwise, it'd probably be like a 1 or 2 score game. You go to individual stats, 16 of 18, 4 touchdowns, and wow, I'm way off. He's got 5 total scores. I was way off there. So he's got 4 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown. So that's how you can get up for Heisman votes when you get that many touchdowns in a game. You got to do it consistently, though. But you look at our run game, we're actually running a little bit more today than in the past. But we got a running quarterback. I just kind of feel the need to do it. Receiving, sharing the wealth, Holloway, Massey, Harley, Heath, Sanders, Spencer, everybody and their brothers got either 2 or 3 receptions. You go to receiving yards, Harley's leading that with 79, Spencer right behind him with 62. You go to touchdowns, Holloway's got 2, Spencer's got 1, and Sanders has got 1. Really cool. You go to defense, sharing the wealth again, a bunch of 2 and 3 tackles. Tackles for loss, Hale and Peterson with 1 apiece. Those were the 2 sacks. And we don't have yes, we do have the 1 interception, the first big play of the game by big number 4, John Lawrence. Let's get back on offense. Let's put another touchdown on him and force all these fans to go home. So we've really struggled returning on this side of the ball. There we go. Oh, go forward. That's how you do it right there. All it took was 1 block. 1 block. And we finally got in the end zone with a special teams play. We had a punt return earlier. That was called back. And we got a kickoff return, our first one in forever. Think about that. I just now realized this. That's our first kickoff return for a touchdown in a long, long time. But we had the right blocking, just enough of a crease and go up the field. Great block by 88 by Brent Smith, or I forgot his first name. It's last name is Smith. Either way, this linebacker has no chance on Ford. Ford's got like 95 speed, and it's just all she wrote after that. And thankfully, no penalties to boot. Let me go ahead and get that thumbnail while I'm here. Let me get one. That could be a pretty good one. Getting some blocks from different players. Something like that maybe be... dang it, Al. Let's try that again. I hit the wrong button. So something like this possibly. Something like that would be pretty good. Let me just go ahead and get that one while I'm here. All right, good deal. That's maybe the play of the game. Really fun to do. So hard to do the kickoff returns for touchdowns compared to the punt returns. So that's how you start a half. First play, 6 points. Again, been way too long since I had a kickoff return for a touchdown. We may have had one last year and I just completely forgot about it. Maybe Harley got one last year. So now we can start thinking maybe one more drive with the offense and I may be able to put in my second string. And I hit the button early again. Earl, quit. That's 4 times in a row. Great tackle. You just never know with those impact guys what they're going to do. Let's go Tampa 2 from 4-3. He may end up getting the thumbnail just because that was a fun play. Oh, make a tackle, people. Sanchez has had a rough day. I'm trying to remember any positive play he's had so far. 2nd and 6. I'm going to do a 1 high from nickel. We'll send 5. I'm going to go all in on the right side. See if we can bring some heat. Oh, there. Okay. Newton missed the tackle, then he got the tackle. That makes it 3rd and 2. I'm going to do the same thing, but we're going to blitz our middle linebacker. I think they're going to run it again. I'm expecting something up the gut, another dive play. They've run halfback dive from this formation a lot today. Perfect play call. But my linebacker's got to make a play there, and he just chose not to. First down. Let's do another zone blitz. I'm going to flip that. We're going to bring weak side pressure from the defensive end and the blitz off the other side. Dive again. That's their go-to, and we may get a holding on this one. Or a clipping, or holding. Finally they called it. 1st and 20. Let's go basic Tampa 2. I'm going to keep doing that under front. All it takes is one play action, playing that defense man's coming through to kill him. Nope, he didn't come through that time. There's that tight end again. That's like his 4th or 5th catch on the day. I'm going to do quarters from nickel.
2nd down, and they got 15 for the 1st down. Ball on their own 24.
Well, yeah, let's just shade these guys over.
Duncan drops back to pass. Wants to throw.
Who? There you go, dude. I'm going to jog in. Nope, he's going to get caught. Ah.
With a takedown. Kirk, any thoughts?
He just got in front of it.
Such an off day.
Was it a curl route? No, he threw that way too early. So I don't know that outside receiver. I don't know what route he's running, but he threw that way too early. No, he was throwing it, I think, to 89 possibly. Either way, he threw that ball way too early. Great play by Newton. On the 2, what's a good idea for here? Let's do a screen. I want to get another passing touchdown. Ooh, no, they're going man, actually.
They line up in the gun, looking to spread out this
We'll just get a touchdown with Massey. There we go. So that's probably it for the first string offense, at least. Like, I think we got too many fish to fry. Let's just go ahead. I'm going to do mass subs across the board. I think we can do mass. We should by now. This is year 4. We should be able to put in our mass subs with no real issues. Now, I may not be able to run a whole lot of like nickel. I may need to stick to some bigger formations like on offense. Otherwise, we'll just do this. Again, we got too many games to play and win. We don't need anybody important getting hurt. With my second string in, that means I may just run clock going forward. Normally I reserve that the 4th quarter, but I think you kind of get why I would do that here. Again, I got my second string in there, so there's no point in us trying to really run up the score or anything. So I don't think I can go nickel. We're going to try. You look at my secondary, yeah, I got one corner that's pretty rough. That'd be a little different if I'd have took the red shirt off there, that better freshman, but I ain't too worried about that. So they're going direct on this one.
And down he goes. A nice pickup of about 8 yards.
2nd and 2. I'll go Tampa 2.
It's 2nd down and 2 to go. Ball
They've ran a lot of dive, some direct.
the Mountaineers line up in an I formation.
Play action.
Setting up the play action.
Oh, I was in terrible position there. I don't know what I was doing.
Young.
1st down to the fullback. I thought I had a chance to get a pick, and I was way off. Let's go. We'll just stick with 4-3. I may do some 4-4. I actually think I got the middle linebackers to do it, even with their backups. We can try that. I always forget that we haven't really went up against a run-heavy team yet. Most of these teams kind of want to throw the ball. That's just kind of the way it's worked out so far. You don't know. Again, I never scout these teams when I schedule them.
So it's 2nd and 10.
So I never see, you know, where the impact guys are at.
Going with the shotgun here.
Let's do something like this. Direct again, and everybody got shoved on that one. Keys coming in with a tackle. That makes it what? 3rd and 2. Dang it, I went nickel, but that's all right.
And this is the 5th.
See, look at our corner situation. It's bad. I guess guys are getting
West Virginia lines up in a shotgun.
hurt already or getting gassed.
To give.
Oh, hey, good job. At least we stopped him.
That'll be a pickup of a yard.
I think we're going to force a punt. I'm going to do middle fan. Like I said, I'll probably run some clock. Now, my backup quarterback, he can't run to save his life. He's pure pocket passer.
They line up to punt this one.
So we'll still throw and whatnot, but I can still try to chew clock when possible.
Gets it off.
I don't like what I'm seeing. Oops, dang it.
Harley.
I forgot to hit the fair catch button. Thankfully, he didn't get hurt or it was a fumble.
They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession.
Let's just get the ball out of here. I'm going to go QB choice. We're just going to do a off-tackle run.
At the 23.
We're going dime. That makes complete sense against my 2 tight end look.
Syracuse.
Get a block on that dude. Get a block on that dude. Just get a... There we go. Massey. 6 points. Gee whiz. Was not expecting that.
Touchdown, Syracuse.
What happened there?
And
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that strong safety whiffed it. And he's just faster than the free safety. Wow. Okay. We may be able to hang 60 on him today. That block by Smith kind of set that one off.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the third quarter.
Let's get back on defense and keep doing the same old thing. Again, I'm going to try to run clock as best I can so we can get through this. Strong kick. At least it's away from you-know-who.
Price fields it in the end zone.
Force him inside, maybe.
The defense did a good job against him the last time they had the ball.
I'll go back to man.
They had given up quite a few yards before forcing that punt. They might not
Ace normal they go.
They line up in a double tight set. Duncan.
Good job, Al Larson. Getting around. First down.
Comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
a nice call by the
Ugh.
defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
I'm going to do quarters from 4-3. Again, our nickel situation is not...
On the 19. West
Oh, gosh. Our middle linebacker situation is even worse.
Duncan drops back, steps up in the pocket. Here's the long
Double team. Somebody make a play back there. Good play. Good job. Somebody ran into him. It may just be considered a drop. The 3rd and 10. Let's do basic cover 3. Is my middle linebacker still a mess? Yeah. Who's part? Massey's back there. What's Massey doing at middle?
The Mountaineers line up with 3.
Maybe I need to run nickel. I think I got another middle linebacker on one side or something. I don't know.
To throw. Looking across
Wide
the
open there. Yeah.
receiver has it. Spinner.
So maybe we can run some nickel. We definitely can't run 4-4.
Coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great look.
Let's do that. So I guess we'll go nickel.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40.
See, even a nickel or corner situation is not very good. I hate running nickel against a bigger formation like this.
Price gets the call.
So now I got offensive linemen
And they make this
playing right now. So what I'm going to do, this ain't going to work. Somebody's going to get hurt. See, offensive players are playing on defense now. I'm going to go back to first team defense, but then I'm going to go over to my depth chart. And we're just going to have to do this manually because, again, I thought I had some depth on defense, but apparently not. These guys get gassed so easily. So let me see here. I'm okay with, let's get Henderson. I don't think this was an issue on the defensive ends. I'm going to have Wagner replacing Butler. We can have Jackson. We can do like Gibson. We can do Young. At least they got decent backups now. Our starters are going to be the backups. We can try. I don't think it matters. We could put Spinner in there, true fresh. We could put him there. I could put Newton at the other spot. That's fine. That's just going to move forward at nickel. But free safety, we'll put Bradley right there, and we'll put Keys right there. All right. Again, I don't want to see offensive players on defense. There's no need for it. Now we can run normal stuff.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 40.
Much better. Oh, well, that's my first string. My bad. The next play, it'll show up.
Price gets another hit.
Good stop there.
At the 40.
Going to be what, 3rd and 2?
A 2-yard run by the half.
3rd and 3. We'll do that one high look again. We'll blitz the mic.
3rd down as they were unsuccessful. The first
What are the odds of them running halfback dive?
West Virginia.
Their go-to play all game. There it is.
On the ground with the tailback.
And we stopped them. Great play. Nice. Force the punt. Sweet.
That was some
Wasn't expecting that.
defense. Way to bring up 4th down, guys.
Looks like we'll sneak in one play before the 4th quarter starts.
Team will come out. It's 4th down. Shaq.
We'll just fair catch that one. Yeah, nowhere to go on it.
Catch. He hauls it in at the
Flag. Who would that be on?
They're down, and this one might be
Holding.
on the offense.
That's going to back us up a whole lot. That's going to get us down. That was on them. Interesting. Yeah, we'll just decline it. I don't think it's going to make a difference. So 5 seconds to go. I need to put in... Massey doesn't need to play anymore, that's for sure. He's our, like... We got twin starting halfbacks. I'm going to put Price, and we're going to put Triplet right there. There we go. Or did that make a difference? Oh, it did. I got to go back. That's wrong. I got to change that up again. So it's this right here. It's Heath. We got to put Massey right. Actually, there we go. That's what I needed. You got to leave Heath at number 1. Now, Massey's still out there because of the formation sub situation we got. So I got to be mindful of that. Otherwise, Price is going to get in here. We're going to do basic split zone action. Get a block right there. First down. Let's just keep running the ball. Do a little pro gun. Into the fourth, into the third, I should say. Let's do dive.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Let's see if I can find a crease up the middle. Nope, have to go to the outside. Just perfect defense. Guy came right on through. I may stay in this formation, though, and we may go... I forgot that I've been wanting to call this for a while. Last couple games, I just forget to do it. This is our switch concept, but it's play action. Let's run some clock. I'll probably go to Harley on this one just to keep it safe. This 3-3-5, I have no idea. Like, I could try to hit that backside post, but they still got their impact-free safety out there, so I don't think it's worth it. So we can just make the safer throw. Go to Harley. I was fixing to get sacked, and I just want to be bad altogether. So it's 3rd and 11. He must have went out of bounds. Clock stopped. Interesting. All right, they're going man. I'm going to try to hit this backside dig. Cover 2. First down. Wait, do I have the first string still out there? Am I missing something? I got the first. Why is Spencer still out there? I got first team offense still out. Yet Spencer still at the number 1 spot. So am I just missing something? Like, well, okay, never. I don't know. That's just weird. Spencer's still out there for whatever reason, and he really shouldn't be. Maybe I got a formation sub or something that's just off.
It's 1st and 10. This is
I don't know. That's weird. Why is Spencer still out there? I'm pretty sure that's a formation sub issue. We'll try this. Oh, just overshot it to Harley. 2nd and 10. Let's just go dive from tree up, offset. Clock stop. So let's see if we can get a basic run with Massey. First down. Nice. You got to be patient. Don't use the speed button. Just find a crease. Get up the field. Find a block. And get a first. Get a little play there. I'm going to try this screenplay again. They're calling man against. I think I'm going to go over here to Harley. See, Harley and Spencer still out there. I know when it comes to subs for wide receivers, it's the 1 and 2 that are considered the starters, and everybody else is just backups. Still weird to see Spencer out there. Doesn't matter. As long as he doesn't get hurt. Let's run some clock. Good tackle. Yeah. You can stop that play if you just play nickel. If you go hat on a hat with corners on the receivers, that's an easy play to stop. Let me look here. What's a good idea? Let's go PA wide receiver in. See, they still got their first string out there. And they're double teaming him. Ugh. This will probably go to Smith. Unless they go cover 0, I can go to somebody over the top. Let's see if I can go to my tight end. And a fumble. That's another thing if you want a tougher offense, run a lot of play action, because that's like stuff like this can happen. See, I tried to get the play off and it just didn't work. Oh well. Play action, run a ton of it, makes it harder. Oh well. We chewed some clock on that drive. So we had another sloppy game in terms, we had what, 2 turnovers? I'd like to keep that a little cleaner, going QB draw. He's going to get a few yards out of it. Let's go cover 6. I haven't called this in forever. I'm going to do an under front. I'm going to control the defensive end. That's one way to do it. Make up for that play from earlier, 3rd and 12.
showed great quickness getting off the line.
Let's try Cloud.
This guy can move for a big fella.
Third down and 12 to go. Ball on the 48-yard line.
I'm going to do an over front. I'm going to bring my linebackers over. Screen to the right side. Is he going to get... Good tackle. Good job, Newton. Going to force another punt.
Great stop by the defense. They played with tremendous character on those downs.
Bad play call in that particular situation, but I don't think it matters at this point. I just realized they got a lefty punter. Shank it to the left. There we go, but that's actually not going to help. Ooh, he actually got blocked. Ooh, I could have done something there maybe. First down. Let's go off tackle. Let's run the ball. Watch out for that hanging safety on the left. Not going to get much there. 2nd and 7. I'm going to try a basic dive from spread. The problem is they put all of their bodies in the middle of the field. So this is probably not going to work, but we'll still run clock anyway, so we'll figure out what to do on 3rd down. I'm not worried about calling an audible at this point. No reason for it. Let that clock run a little bit. Maybe we can get a push or two. Or that'll work. Get a block right there. So minute 13, I think I could take a knee the rest of the way. It'll be close. I think I might just do basic runs still.
Let's see if they go to him again.
Let's do a QB choice again from Ace. The one we scored a touchdown on with Massey. This time it's Price.
The orange come out in a shotgun.
Great game. Good win. Had a couple bad plays here and there, but otherwise we were just way too much for them. And I think they may be the worst team in the conference this year. So this is to be expected. So that was a good play by Price. First down, do a little more pro gun. When I say pro gun, I just mean just call them basic runs, but from the shotgun like you would at a pro style offense. But do play action off that. I've actually thought about running an offense similar to that. I won't do that like in the next Dynasty. Next Dynasty or the next full scheme change, I'm going to be under center some. Just do something different instead of being the shotgun the whole time. But if you ever wanted to run a pro gun offense, just run basic runs from shot. Just do everything from the shotgun, but do basic runs with halfback. And then do a lot of play action off of it and drop backs. Just treat it like a pro-style offense, but all from the shotgun. Very doable. That was the last play of the game. Good deal. 56-14. Hopefully this will help us out in recruiting. I don't know who we got next. I think it's UConn. They're projected like 2nd or 3rd in our conference. Good road win. No real issues. They had a wide receiver who made some good plays here and there, but he can't do it by himself. Otherwise, he had like a really average quarterback. Their run game was halfway decent. They probably could have given us a really good game if they just kept running the ball. But I know we had some good stops in the run game too. We got a really good team. Like national championship level possibilities there. Let's go to stats and scores. So 438 to their 250. Again, they're probably the worst team in our conference, so that doesn't surprise me. We had 183 yards rushing. We actually ran the ball almost more than we threw it, which is super rare in this offense, but again, we ran a lot of clock, and we got a running quarterback. 255 yards passing to their 163. We got 3 sacks on them. 66% on 3rd down is really good. A lot of turnovers. Just another sloppy game between both teams. You go to individual stats. You got Hill. I only threw the ball, once in the 3rd quarter? 17 of 19. He had 5 touchdowns, no interceptions, and then you throw in that other touchdown on the ground. He had 6 total touchdowns. I think he's going to get MVP honors today of some sort. I don't think I got a thumbnail for him either. That's all right. That's not a big deal. Either way, you look at the rushing. Massey, let's see. You go look at attempts. Price and Hill had the most attempts, but look at yards. Massey had that one humongous run. He did get a touchdown as well. Hill got a touchdown. Heath didn't run the ball all that well. He had one less rush than Massey, but Massey, just good for him. He had a great game. You go to receiving. Harley led in receptions, but you go to yards. That was Harley and Spencer really close. You look at the touchdowns. 2 for Holloway. Good to see that. Spencer, Massey, and Sanders got 1. You go to defense. kind of the same what we saw at the halftime, 2 or 3 tackles apiece for everybody. Tackles for loss, 1 apiece for Henderson, Larson, Hale, and Peterson. We got 3 sacks, Henderson, Hale, and Peterson, and then 2 interceptions, Newton and Lawrence. All right, let's get out of here. We needed a game like that after what we just went through with the non-conference schedule. Let's go here. Sim the week. So we do have UConn coming up. They're 1-1. Now they're 1-2. So much for them being the number 2 or 3 team in our conference. But our conference is terrible. It is what it is. I'd love to get out of it. But I enjoy being with Syracuse. I'd like to see if we can at least win a title with them, a national title. But again, just a bad conference. That's something I just didn't think about at the time when I was picking teams. So let's go top 25. We beat West Virginia. You got USC, Florida State, Iowa over Michigan. Good matchup there. You got LSU, Arkansas, Arizona State over UCLA. Purdue won. They're right up there in the top 5. Oklahoma State, Oregon State over Cal. Look at that matchup. That was a wild game. Tennessee got beat by Florida. Boo. You got Texas Tech getting upset. And then you got Michigan State beating Indiana. Let's go to recruiting. Right guard, we're in second place. That's great. I think NC State's probably going to get that kid unless we can get lucky of some sort. But like I'm trying. We need some of these other guys to go ahead and commit. So Corey Gilmore, look at that. Purdue, they're just going right up there. We're going to get a visit from him at least. But, I mean, come on. It's going to be tough. Sean Ward, this is good right here. We're still number 1 on his list. We just can't find that positive pitch. But thankfully, Tremaine Kilpatrick is ready to take a visit as soon as possible. The next game, UConn. Yes, please commit then. We can use your points on the other 3 guys, specifically the other 2, because I think we got a real good chance of getting the tight end. So his positive pitch, his family likes the idea of him staying close to home. That is location. Okay, so if these guys can just hang in there, and I think they will, get him to commit. Hopefully he'll commit soon. Then we can dump those points and redistribute for those other 3 players. Sports Illustrated. Top 25. Florida State, Purdue, USC, Miami, Arizona State, Ohio State. And we've moved up to 7. Slowly getting there. Our only issue is 2. Actually, we have no control over these 6 guys, 6 teams. I'm not worried about it. I have no control over it. However, our schedule, we don't have a lot of big games coming up except Virginia Tech. Hopefully they can stay ranked. Are they even ranked? Yeah, they're still ranked. They're 18th in the country at 2-1. We need them to keep winning so we can sneak on through here. Otherwise, a bunch of these teams just need to lose. But again, that's out of my control, so I'm not going to worry about it. Heisman watch. Florida State, LSU, Florida State, LSU, Florida State, LSU. So it looks like those 2 teams are having really good seasons so far. In real life, not so much, especially Florida State. Whew, that's a bad situation they got going down there right now. You go to Players of the Week. Quarterback for Virginia had 7 touchdowns. That's the only reason why J.D. Hill didn't get it, because this guy got 7. But defensive end for Louisiana Monroe had a good game. But you go to the Big East. I guess J.D. Hill just did not do good enough with his 6 touchdowns this week, because Pitt quarterback had gotten MVP there, and a free safety for South Florida was your defensive player of the week. Conference standings. Here we are. We're actually starting to play some conference games. There is UConn. They have not played a conference game yet, but they will against us here soon. So we don't have any injuries. Hill, Massey, Spencer. So it looks like Spencer's got that top spot again. Massey's our leading rusher now. It's just kind of the way it worked out again. I don't try to force it on anybody, but it's good we got a 2-headed monster at running back. You go to defense. Lawrence is still leading in tackles and in interceptions, as Peterson's been leading with sacks there for like the last 3 years. Let's go look at UConn. They got some players hurt. They got a guard. They got a wide receiver. Looks like their top receiver is out. Wow, that's a break for us. And he was putting up some good numbers too. And they got a middle linebacker that's out. Their quarterback is playing really good. 7 touchdowns, not a single interception. And they got a running back averaging over 120 yards a game. But they're 1-2. So it just makes you wonder. Like, they did not play well against Baylor. Maybe because that receiver going down, they just got confused. Who knows? Either way, going to be an interesting matchup. It's a big matchup. We need to win it because we got one guy ready to visit already, that outside linebacker. Get him to commit, put those points on those other guys, and we can keep on going. So we're going to take on UConn. We got more talent than they do. You look at their stats, their offense is solid. They got a good running game. They got a good passing game. But their defense isn't very good. Hopefully we can exploit some of that. And their turnover differential isn't too bad. Either way, let's go get the win. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.